Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Close Friends Only. My name is Linds, and here we yap. Today we're trying video, so if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever else and you prefer video, you can find me now on YouTube. And I think you can also watch the video version on Spotify if I am correct. Today we have a nice glass of red. This is a Cabernet by the brand Rewild. They're an Australian winery, and they were so kind to invite me to an event a couple weeks ago now. And I got to take this home, and I must say it is hitting the spot. Yum. If you're watching, you probably notice it's a little bit chilled. I don't know why, like my red, like a touch chilled depending on the type. Like a Pinot Noir, no. Cabernet, like, depending on the Cabernet, sometimes yes. Psychopath, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, today we kind of have a fun topic, and that's why I wanted to do video. So we're going to do 12 beauty and lifestyle things under $50 that are sparking joy this fall. For me personally, I kept them all under 50. It's actually crazy. Like, as I was brainstorming for this, how many of my things are not under $50? Like, wow. I'm like, okay, my bank account makes sense. But I hope you guys had a great day. I'm actually recording this on a Saturday, and I am really focusing on my wellness, but also just like calming myself and like resetting my nervous system. I feel like I'm just like up and down, like a roller coaster. I'm like chilled, and then so beyond stress. So I need to like even myself out a bit. So this morning I reached out to Hotel Georgia, which is a hotel downtown Vancouver, and they had me in this summer to do a reel for one of their bars. So I was like, hey, can we do this for your spa? Like, I really need to relax. And they did, and it was lovely. Like, got there, walked in, they had like the hot towels at the front desk. They brought me to the locker room. They had a robe and little slippers for me. Went into my facial place with my esthetician. Shout out Allie, she was the cutest. And then like she kind of gave me a debrief of like what the facial was gonna be like. Meanwhile, she had this like tiny little thing of green tea waiting for me, and like she was so sweet, but it was like equally a facial but equally a massage. Like, I was so relaxed, and it was 60 minutes. It was amazing. So I had a really great day. I'm in a good mood, and we're not talking about boys today, so I think it's gonna stay that way. We're not talking about boys, and I'm still boy sober. If you listen to the last episode, I talked about being boy sober and not dating and taking a break and being off the apps, and I am still proud to say I am still boy sober. Okay, let's get into our beauty and lifestyle things under $50 that are sparking joy. Okay, let's start with the wellness things. So as mentioned, I started working with Bianca Osborne on like my PCOS and just like foods that can help me get it together with my PCOS, help my skin, help my weight management, help everything. She really strongly believes in bone broth. And like all over the internet, people were like, bone broth, bone broth, bone broth. And I was like, ew, why are people drinking bone broth? That's disgusting. Drink a coffee like a normal person. But sure enough, so the whole thing is if you have PCOS or you have hormone issues, or even if you don't, like it's really good to avoid caffeine first thing in the morning and get some protein in your system before you are drinking caffeine. Whereas I used to like feet hit the floor and I was drinking coffee. So it's really not good for your cortisol levels. So I started drinking bone broth. Originally what she told me was to make it. It was just not sustainable for my lifestyle. My lifestyle is very busy. I work way too much. We all know this. And yeah, the reality of me making a fresh batch of bone broth myself every week is just not going to happen. So I started with like frozen bone broth from this little like wellness market store nearby, but that was really expensive. And I know it's not maybe the best, but I do trust this brand a lot. So I moved over to a powdered bone broth. by Organica. So I'm drinking the chicken bone broth, and it's apparently Canada's #1, and it's no hormones added, antibiotic free, keto friendly. And I must say, like, I have this in hot water in the morning, whisk it up, and you're getting like, for 2 tablespoons, you're getting 15 grams of protein in your like first cup of something. So I'll usually have like bone broth and then like a smoothie or like a Greek yogurt parfait. So I'm getting like almost 30 grams of protein first thing in the morning before I have coffee. And I must say, like, shifts in my energy has been amazing since I started doing this. Weight loss, not so much, but I do feel like full, and like, you know when you drink coffee and you just feel like crazy, like a little like erratic? I don't get that. Not with the bone broth. And you can get this on Amazon. You can buy it. I actually noticed it was at, what's it called? Body Energy Club, and it was like $10 more. So you can get it on Amazon for $41. And it lasts me a few weeks. Next thing on the note of coffee. So I make sure I get my protein, but I'm still a coffee girl. I love a coffee. However, I used to drink like 3 coffees a day, and now I'm down to like 1. And one thing that is really sparking joy, and it does every single fall, not just this fall, is the Nespresso pumpkin spice cake pods. If you think the pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks are good, you have no idea. I don't like super sweet. So if you like super sweet, like if you want to drink like a gallon of sugar, go to Starbucks. But this is just like enough taste. It's like just enough pumpkin. And I do prefer this with oat milk. I usually do like cashew or almond, but this with oat milk is amazing. It tastes like dessert, but doesn't have sugar, which is amazing. So you're still getting that cozy fall feeling without a spike of sugar. And honestly, the bone broth also is very cozy for fall. Our next one is a little supplement. My friend Becca actually sent this to me because I was complaining. I was like, I just can't get the weight management going with my PCOS. And I actually did try Ozempic. I was on it September 2022 till like December. But guys, I have a really sensitive stomach. It made me so nauseous. I couldn't be on it any longer. Like, it was crazy how little it made you feel hungry. But yeah, I couldn't do it anymore because it was interfering with work and everything, because I was just so nauseous all the time. Anyways, there's this brand called Overa, and they have this little supplement. It's called the Curb Crave. It's with chromium for sugar metabolism support in healthy individuals. And it's just like a dietary supplement. You have to take 2 a day. And I have noticed that it definitely curbs my cravings. I'm not as hungry, especially like late at night when you're feeling snacky. That's my issue. I'll be like watching shows at like 10, 11 p.m. and I'm like, maybe one snack. And then I'm like, I did not need that extra 500 calories today. You know what I mean? So you can get 2 bottles of these. These are buy one, get one free on their website. Not sponsored. They didn't send me these. I actually bought these with my money. But 2 bottles of these is $45. Next thing is my new favorite thing. My friend Becca and her sister and I went to the States a few weeks ago, to go to Target and Trader Joe's, and they convinced me into a new water bottle. I had been using this bottle I got in a PR package from Hey You. If you watch like reality TV, they sent me, it was not a fancy water bottle, like very standard. It leaked. It was just plastic, but I like chewed on the straw, and I don't know why, but that became my emotional support water bottle. It had been all over the globe with me. I loved that water bottle way too much. And they're like, girl, you need to upgrade. And they swear by these. They say they're better than the Stanleys. I've never had a Stanley, but I don't like the idea that the straw is just like out all the time. And apparently they're a little bit tricky for like putting it in cup holders and whatnot. So I got the Owala water bottle. It's 24 ounces and it's completely leak proof. I have this over a laptop if you're listening to audio, and it is amazing. So it completely is leak proof. It also keeps your beverage so cold if you want it to be cold, but it has a straw as well. So it pops open and the straw's there, so it's super easy. This sounds so ridiculous, but sometimes I'm just like laying in bed watching TikTok and I'll just have it like next to me and I'll just like sip on it like a little baby. And I love it. And I was gonna get this like creamy nudie vibe, and there was one that was all black because I don't know if you can see my apartment. Everything is just like cream nudes, like neutral girly. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be crazy and get this like peach, pink, blue one, and it's just adding some color into my life. And I must say it's a quality water bottle and I love it. And those go for I think like $30 some, and you can also get them on Amazon. Our next wellness thing is spearmint tea, but specifically this brand. I get this off Amazon and it's such a good deal. It's real spearmint tea. It comes with 100 bags in this bag, and it even comes with these little like pliers, or what are these called? Tongs. If you're listening on audio, they come with these like little bamboo tongs. But honestly, I've tried a lot of different peppermint and spearmint teas. Spearmint tea is very good for PCOS as well. So I have this after dinner every evening. It's kind of my routine. So like after dinner, just to like settle my tummy and whatever tummy. Ew. I don't know why I said tummy. Ew, I don't know why I said that. It just sounded really weird. It settles my stomach. It just helps you digest, but it's also good for your hormones for PCOS. But for $20, you get 100 bags. It's really good. I really love the taste of it too. It's like a very potent spearmint. If you need like a little like after dinner routine, I always have like a piece of dark chocolate and a spearmint tea. And I love these. And yeah, like I said, you can get 100 bags of tea on Amazon for $20. The brand is Handpick Garden Fresh Teas. I'm going to have everything linked on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts and YouTube and everything for you guys if you want to shop any of this. So moving on from wellness, we're moving into beauty. A product I've been really loving this fall that's kind of new in my beauty routine is this Laura Mercier Real Flawless Concealer. It's really lightweight. It's really pretty. I have a very fair skin tone, but more neutral. So if you're watching video, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put some on my under eye. It just is so lightweight. Like it almost like blends out to like a super lightweight, like almost like powder, but it's still glowy. And I find it doesn't accentuate any of my like acne spots. I don't have acne spots or my under eye creases. It's just a really pretty lightweight concealer. Sometimes I skip foundation completely and just pop this like on my under eyes, my like forehead, like right here, beside my nose, like where the redness is, and then like on my chin because I have like all my acne patches there. But it's a really pretty concealer. It was PR, but sometimes they send me makeup to try and I just don't end up using it. And I want to say I'm probably like halfway through this concealer. It's really pretty. So it's called the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. And I wear 1C1. And this guy retails for $45. I was going to include the foundation as well because it's also really pretty. But it goes outside of our budget and it's actually $71. However, if you want to splurge to get them together, the foundation is also really nice. Okay, so I popped into Sephora in August for my birthday to get my like little freebie, and I feel awkward just showing up and being like, hey, give me something for free. So you always have to buy something, right? I think the summer before, Ruby, the girl who works with me for my like social media management business, she gifted me a Summer Fridays butter bomb. She got me the pink one and I absolutely loved it. I'm usually not a pink lip girly though, so I did finish the gloss. Like, it's so good. But this time I went for more of a nude. This one is the vanilla beige. If you're watching on video, I do have it on. I'm just gonna apply some more. If you have really fair skin, it's like the perfect nudie gloss. It's super pretty. It is long lasting, which I like. I normally would go for a drugstore lip gloss, but this one just lasts longer, and I just love the color of it. And I was in Sephora that day, so I bought it, and it is $32. The next one, if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, or you watch my YouTube videos, you've probably heard me talk about this already, but I'm here to talk about again because I'm still using it, and especially in fall, guys. Like, fall, my hair gets so dry. My poor hair, it gets dry. So what's really sparking joy is putting this little mini in my bag wherever I go, so I can kind of like spruce up my hair and give it a little moisture when it needs it. This doesn't go on your root, of course, but that is the Davines oil. So it's just this cute little baby. It comes with like a little cap. I don't have it here, but it smells so divine. It's also an Italian product, which I love. I'm Italian, but like a made in Italy product is pretty rare. So I love it. It smells good. I walk into a room, people are like, "You smell amazing." And I'm like, honestly, it's my hair oil half the time. It smells good. It's cute. It does the trick no other when it comes to hair oils. I really love it. And I think having the mini is super cute. And when I go to the bathroom, it's just an experience when you're in a girl's bathroom, right? So when I'm pulling like all my little minis out of my purse, like that sparks joy for me. So I'm like, I love this. And then girls are like, "Ooh, what is that?" And I'm like, "Try some." So this little hair oil definitely is sparking joy. Again, it's the Davines oil, and the mini one is $35. Okay, now we're moving on to a couple fashion things. I hope that is considered lifestyle. I don't know. I said beauty and lifestyle things because I didn't want the title of the podcast to be like 12 beauty, wellness, fashion, and lifestyle things. It's just too long. So, and we only have 2, so it's really, really easy. So what's sparking joy for my outfits this fall, I bought these last spring actually, but I didn't wear them all summer. And then this fall, I was like, yay, I get to wear these. It's the return of the ballet flat. Why am I showing like kind of dirty shoes on the internet? I have no idea. But these are the drop ballet flats from Amazon. Nowhere fancy. I probably should get the Chanel ones one day. I peeked at them on my birthday. I really only make like designer purchases on my birthday because if you're gonna treat yourself, that's the day to do it. But I decided against them because in my 30s, I'm really trying to be financially responsible. So I went for the Amazon version. They are a touch over budget for the $50 budget. They're $57, but they're so cute. I know some people absolutely hate ballet flats. I personally love them, but my style is very classic, very Parisian. And I just love wearing a little ballet flat with a trouser or like a jean with a trench coat with your minimal makeup or like a little red lip and a black turtleneck. Oh, so cute. So cute, so cute. So if you don't have a ballet flat yet, I highly recommend going to get some. I do personally like the ones with the little bows. But if you have the budget for the Chanel's, I'd go for those. And the Chanel's have little bows too. But yeah, I feel like they're a super cute shoe for fall 2024. They give me a Parisian vibe when I'm walking down the street in my little Parisian outfit. It definitely sparks joy. And I'm like, I love this. Mentally in Paris. The second fashion thing is the sweater I have on. I can't like back up and show you because I have these headphones on, but it is like this brown kind of oversized long turtleneck tunic dress type thing. I have this in brown, black, white, and maroon burgundy. Like, if you don't have one of these in your closet, it's time. This is old, but I will link something similar. This one particularly is from H&M, but I have some from Oakenfort. I have some from this UK brand. It's called Pretty Lavish. I love them. But this is like fairly inexpensive, and it's like the coziest, comfiest little like outfit for work from home people, or if you're just going for like errands or hanging out with girlfriends, like doing a night in. Wearing this with a pair of leggings is the coziest and my absolute favorite outfit for fall generally. So much so that like a habit of mine that I've really picked up the last few years is like not being an over consumer. Like, I really don't shop that often, so I've kind of had to rewire my brain to be like, rather than like, ooh, fall, like I can't wait to buy some new stuff, I'm like, ooh, fall, I can't wait to pull out my favorite sweaters. So Sparking Joy was pulling out this sweater and my other sweaters, and this is kind of like one of my uniforms during the fall winter seasons, because again, I work from home, so I like to be comfortable. So it's like so uber cozy. You have the turtleneck, it's a bit oversized. I just wear it with like a sports bra underneath because you can't see anything. I wear it with leggings. You could do the ballet flat if you're going out, and you can wear a trench coat with it. You could also wear like a high boot because you're wearing your leggings. There's so many ways to style it, but it is so cozy. And if you don't have one in your closet, I'm telling you now, it's time. Okay, and then for our last lifestyle things under $50 that are sparking joy this fall, I have 2 free things. And those are apps on my phone that are really sparking joy. So I'm really trying to get better in the evenings after dinner. Like I said, I'm a routine girl. I love a routine. So I finish up work. I like put some autumn jazz on my TV, on my Spotify, and cook myself some food. And I have dinner and like watch a show while I'm having dinner. And then after that, I have my spearmint tea and maybe a little chocolate or a little sweet treat, something I have. And then when that show's over, I wash my face, do my skincare, get ready for bed, like have a body shower or like my everything shower, depending like what day of the week it is. And then after that, I do Duolingo. Nerdy, but back to the Parisian stuff. So I was in Paris summer 2023, and I was in French immersion my like whole life. I studied French from junior kindergarten to grade 12, and I was so embarrassed how much I lost it. Like, I've been to Montreal a few times since I graduated high school. I've been to Paris a few times since I graduated high school, but I live out west, and in like Vancouver and British Columbia and Canada, there's absolutely no French. All the French is farther east. So I completely lost it, and I was really embarrassed, and I love Paris and Parisian culture so much. So I just decided that that's like my new hobby. It's just become this like nerdy, cute little like thing I do after dinner every night. I practice my French. And Duolingo's free. It's really annoying because I do have some ads, but I just deal with it because I refuse to pay for it. But if there is a language you're thinking about learning, I feel like also it's just like sexy to like do something with your brain and learn something new and have like a hobby outside of work and like outside of working out and outside of like watching TV. So that's my cute little like hobby. I am getting better at Français. I'm not great, but I'm getting there, and I really enjoy it. It's like a cute little moment for myself. I'm like sipping my tea and like sitting on my couch and speaking out loud in French to this app, and it definitely sparks joy for me. And every time I get like a perfect lesson, or like I just did a really good job, or I surprise myself with what I know, because as someone who studied it in childhood, it's actually crazy how much pops up, and I'm like, how did I remember that? Like, what? But you do. It just comes back a little bit. So that definitely sparks joy. Last but not least is another app This one's not as sexy as Duolingo. Not that Duolingo is sexy, but I feel like learning a new language is. This one's called Get Color. GETCOLOR, like color, like the way the Americans spell it. I don't know what it is about this app. It's so addictive. So basically, it's like these little vials, and they all have like little colors, and you have to pour them out to get all the colors into the same vials. And it's just one of those like things, as someone, as a female who multitasks a lot, who's self-employed, like my brain just goes like crazy. And every so often, and I'm not a games person, but I'm like, I need something to just shut off my brain, shut it off. And it's just like a really simple, like, brain teaser kind of thing, but it's fun. It's also dorky, but it definitely sparks joy. And this is like a very recent thing. And I'm like on level 80 something. I absolutely love it. It's so addicting. I've never been a games person, especially on my phone. Like, I've never really played any, but now I get the allure. Like, it's just fun, and it's free, and it does have those ads, but hack, if you go on airplane mode and no Wi-Fi, it bypasses all the ads, so you can just keep going, baby. Keep going. That is my roundup on my 12 beauty and lifestyle things under $50 that are sparking joy this fall. If you want to shop any of them, they're going to be linked below. So we have the bone broth, the pumpkin spice cake Nespresso pods, the spearmint tea, the Overa curb craving supplement, the Owala water bottle, the Laura Mercier Real Flawless concealer, the Summer Fridays butter balm in, what was it, the beige, vanilla beige, the Davines oil mini, the drop flats, the long turtleneck sweater you can wear with leggings, Duolingo, and Get Color. Those things are sparking joy for me this fall and are fairly affordable. Before we go, we're going to do my red and green flag of the week. Red flag of the week. I've barely cooked this week. I was sick again last week, so I was like eating soup and ordering ramen and like just eating comfort food. And then this week I was like, I have no groceries, and I've just been like desperately trying to catch up on work. So I've not been ordering in, which is a green flag. I haven't been ordering food and wasting money, but I have been eating like literally like baked potatoes. Like, I have like a thing of potatoes, like baked potatoes with like tomatoes and like feta cheese, like just really strange, not balanced meals. So it's been very much so a case of like, what's in my fridge around here. So yeah, there's that. And then my green flag is, I just feel like I'm trying my best. Like, I am trying my best lately. Like, I'm working so hard. In September, I didn't anticipate getting sick, but I took on top of our usual clients, which we do have quite a few, I took on 6 potential client meetings for social media management. I took on a influencer partnership, which is my first in a long time, that will be coming out this week, for a wine brand, which was super fun to create. But like, I was sick. It was so bad. I had a UGC contract. I made 3 videos for them, and that was for a collagen brand. And I also did a one-off social media gig for an OBGYN in the States. And I've just been balancing a lot of things on top of being sick and trying to focus on my wellness and getting my steps in and trying to work out and eat balanced meals and do really good jobs at my job. So I've just been going, but I've been trying my very best. There's nothing in me where I'm like, I could have done better at that. Like, I am absolutely trying my best, and that is my green flag this week and since the last time you spoke to me. Okay, guys, thank you so much for listening. If you listened all the way through, I adore you. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok at Linds Rosso. Find me on YouTube if you love YouTube. I actually vlogged today. I'm doing like a little daily vlog. So excited to return back to YouTube. I'm focusing on my own socials again. I've absolutely decided. And yeah, I hope you're having a great fall so far. I hope you find some joy, or I hope any of these products spark joy for you too. If you have any products or things that are sparking joy for you, feel free to comment or send me a DM. And of course, if you're not already in my close friends on Instagram, send me a DM at Linds Rosso. We have more intimate conversations there. When I was dating, I was spilling the tea. I'm spilling the tea on other things though. I just talk about random shit in there, but it's pretty fun. We get like the combos going. So if you want to join, let me know. Thank you for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow this podcast or this episode on YouTube, and we will see you next time. Bye.